Good morning! Another video from the train, and this time going from New York to Boston. I have an interview with a girl that studies at Harvard. It's for the Boundless 101 channel, where we share more about like studying abroad, how to get accepted to schools and stuff like that. That's going to be very exciting. Never been to Boston, never been to Harvard. Always wanted to go just to visit, not to actually study there, just because I feel like I'm more of a Stanford person, but still very excited to see. For me, it's always kind of like Harry Potter vibe. So let's go. We're in Boston. Um, so exciting. And why I said New York, I guess, because look at this townhouses or apartments, whatever this is. This looks exactly like New York to me. It's just smaller, cleaner, less people. And I love it. The only thing is, I'm trying to find a garbage can. I took this garbage with me, and there are no garbage cans. It's so surprising after New York, where you see these cans everywhere. About to get an Uber and go to Harvard. I'm in Harvard. Can you guys imagine? Like, I am here on the steps. It's this popular library that they have. I'm about to go and meet Diana to do an interview, and I got this thing so I can visit all the buildings that I'm friends and family. Very, very excited. As I've been walking around, I have this feeling that I needed to be here. Such a different vibe. I'm like tearing up in many places when I walk through. When I walked through the library, or when I was like listening, someone sharing their story. So yeah, very, very excited. Hi everyone, so this is Diana here for this interview. I was so excited when she responded on LinkedIn, just because like I was always a fan of Harvard, wanted to see it. When I just came, I felt like I'm in a Harry Potter movie. So excited to learn about the school, as well as to understand how you got in, whatever you can share with us. And Diana also said that she can show us the dorm, which is also very exciting. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from, etc.
Okay, no problem. So hi everyone, my name is Diana. I'm from Stamford, Connecticut. I'm not an international student, so I'm so sorry about that. But my parents are originally from Ukraine. They moved here about 20 years ago, I want to say. So they came here for me and my sister so we can get an education. I went to a high school in Stamford called AITE. It's a magnet school, so it's a pretty small school, about like 600, 700 kids. But everyone here is from a different background. People come from small schools, big schools, and also different education levels, different classes. I have a sister. She goes to Fairfield University. She's studying accounting. She's getting her master's right now. But my parents, they didn't go to college here. So I am a first-generation student, which is the case for a lot of people here. But I feel like the reason I kind of chose Harvard was because, one, it's definitely a prestige school. It was one of the more prestigious schools I got into, but I think it has the best computer science program, which is what I want to concentrate here. We call them concentrations here. We don't call them majors, which is the only school that really does that. I don't know why, but yeah, I have no clue. I guess they just want to be cool. I haven't declared my major here yet, but my plan is computer science.
Since you haven't declared the major, what is it that you're studying? And it's your first year at Harvard, right? So how is it going?
Right now, I am going to say it's really hard. Just to get used to everything. The transfer to college is very different. you're kind of very independent. And it's not just classes you're worried about. It's about, okay, like cleaning up your dorm, doing laundry. At home, I didn't really do that. But right now I'm taking, I'm taking CS50, which is one of the most popular computer science courses here. There's, I think, maybe 200, 300 people taking it. And then I'm also taking a Ukrainian history class. Yeah, I thought it would be more fun to learn about my background. But I did go to Ukrainian school for basically my whole life. But I didn't like learn it in depth, so I thought I could get the chance to do that here. I'm also taking calculus here. That's pretty good. That's going pretty well. And then psychotherapy, which is just basically a psych class. That's a general education class, which is one of the easier ones here, but it's definitely one of my favorites. It's more out of my comfort zone. It's definitely something that I wouldn't do, but I am kind of making my making my view very broad just to make sure that I do want to do computer science. I've always been driven by business and comp sci. I know in high school I took a lot of classes in both of those fields. So here, especially with CS50, it definitely is looking like I'm going to do computer science.
That's very exciting. And for my Russian-speaking channel, can you, because Diana also shared that she speaks fluent Ukrainian, which is so awesome. Like, I love that when parents that move here teach their kids their native language. It's so amazing. Maybe you can share something Ukrainian just so, if you feel comfortable.
I don't even know. What do you want me to share?
I mean, maybe a little bit about your, like, going to Ukrainian school. How did that feel? Why did your parents want you to speak Ukrainian? Do you speak Ukrainian at home? Like, stuff like that, more personal.
Yeah. You want me to say this all in Ukrainian? Okay. То, як мені то все сказати? Окей. Ну, то мої батьки приїхали тут десь 20 років тому. Я вдома повністю балакаю по-українськи, і я ходила до української школи з садочку до 11 класу. Я закінчила там школу в Стемфорді, українська школа, українознавства. І я ходила десь кожної суботи по пару годин. Але там ми вчили трошки історію, культуру, літературу, українську мову. А ще що? Так, чуть-чуть.
So awesome.
Yeah.
You were born here?
Yeah, I was born here. Але мене батьки перші навчили українську мову. Потім вже в англійську, як я вже в школу пішла, то я вже потім англійську вивчила. Десь 5 років перше тільки українську знала. І як я вже пішла там в кіндергартен і в перший клас, то тяжко було трошки вже вивчити англійську, бо всі навколо мене знали вже англійську, бо батьки їх навчили, а я там сиджу і не знаю, що мені казати.
Очень классно, спасибо. Let's talk, I guess, about being accepted to Harvard. How did that feel? And when we came in, you said that you were not expecting to get in. So how did you get in? And what did you feel when you got that letter? And how was that a physical letter? Like, how did you go?
So I don't remember what day Ivy Day was. I think maybe March 18th. Ivy Day is when all the Ivy schools release their decisions if you got in or not. So everything is virtual now. Everything's on the computer, digital. I think I opened Princeton and UPenn first. I don't really remember. I think I got waitlisted at one of them, and then I think I got rejected from the other. But then I opened Harvard, and I remember that my grandma and my dad were at church. And it was me, my mom, and my sister, and we put up the phone and recorded the video. I could also share it with you too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you could have like a reaction video. Yeah, so we were I think we were in the dining room, and we opened the letter, and you just see confetti. And then there's also like a Harvard 2028 video, which is my graduation year. So they like made a video just for us, and it just said that congratulations, you're accepted. Yeah, I know, it was crazy. I started like jumping up and down. I was like, oh my God, Mom, I just got into Harvard. Harvard.
We got done with an interview. I was so excited to walk around the campus. I stopped by at the gift store to pick up some stuff. And I completely forgot that I have a plane that's leaving at 3:50, and it's 2:40 right now, waiting for an Uber. Hope I'm not gonna be late. It's such a crazy day because I didn't have time to do anything else at Harvard. I just got whatever I was getting like from the gift store, and then I rushed back to order Uber and went to the airport because I forgot that my flight is leaving at 3:57 and it's 3:40 now. I went through the security, but I'm waiting for my food at Starbucks because I'm so hungry. I just like cannot get on a plane without food, so I hope they will let me in. That's what's up. But I got this new sweatshirt and I love it. I'm in New York. When I was boarding the plane, they closed the door right behind me. I felt like I'm in the Home Alone movie. And she was like, "Are you Karyna?" before I even scanned my ticket. So I guess they were waiting for me. Back to New York. Very excited. I just realized that I'm actually living my best life. And this month, like for real, so many of my dreams came true. And one of them was to be flying to different locations for one day with my job. And that's what was happening today. Very excited, going back home to pick up Miles and go for a walk. He's been home for 11 hours. So let's go.